Alright, welcome everyone to another Runner Rivals 20 Swiss Round 3 match between magicdave94 and In4Fun. We will be starting off with our first map, Chongqing, in just over 3 minutes from now. Our first map pick of choice was picked by, I think, In4Fun, if I can do the math correctly in my head. Let me see if I can quickly find confirmation for this. Scrolling, there it is. Yes, Chongqing was In4Fun's map pick of choice for map number 1. Afterwards, we'll head on to Miami, picked by magicdave, Sapienza, picked by In4Fun, Hokkaido, picked by magicdave, and lastly, Mendoza, our sorta random map at the end. But yeah, looking at the stats, we can see In4Fun is just a very, very trained veteran of Roulette Rivals. 123 wins, 3 ties, and 40 losses in his career. 166 matches played, 609 maps played. One of the most experienced players we have still active in the field. On the other side, magicdave, only his 5th Roulette Rivals tournament to date, 9 wins, 15 losses, 1 tie. magicdave, however, a very, very promising upcoming rookie from previous years. Let's see, this is certainly gonna be a close match. We can see already these players have played before. They have a head-to-head of 0-0-1, being 1 tie between the two. That was in last year's World Championship, a group stage match between In4Fun and magicdave, where both players won their respective map and timed out on the third map, being Dubai. So they have suddenly faced each other and yeah, are gonna face each other again for the second time here. First map, Chongqing, as mentioned, picked by In4Fun. We can see in the numbers possibly a reason why In4Fun has picked it. 0-2-0 on magicdave's and 2 losses in the last 12 months. No PB yet, no successful finish. 1 pick, 2 bans from them. On the other side, In4Fun, 75% win rate, 63% of the last year. 3 wins, 2 losses from his last 5 maps, and 2-minute 44 personal best. Certainly respectable numbers to go into this first map with. All right, let's see what the first spin has cooked up for us. This is going to be Hush, Pistol, Street Guard, and Imogen Royce, Loud Assault Rifle in the suit. So we do have a suit spin. Oh, I should turn this on for you. It is a suit spin. Very interested to see that. But 2 firearm kills and a suit in there. There is... Oh, yes, yeah, both players are showcasing the Riverside Walkway is a suit that is quite near Imogen, and I wonder if you can make that with a quick Imogen first and then go up to Hush second. You wouldn't need to be very, very quick on that Imogen to catch Hush well before everything happens. magicdave, first one to load in. Let us see both players starting on the Riverside Walkway, if I'm not entirely mistaken.
Have you seen a girl around?
And choosing different approaches already. In4Fun replanning. Not happy with how things worked out. Needs a pistol here instead of a calmer. In4Fun is thinking a lot about this, how to do this. magicdave is going for a quick Imogen first by the looks of things. Choosing a slightly different path compared to In4Fun. In4Fun is not panicking these guards either, but In4Fun In4Fun is doing the Suit 2 drone. Gotta listen for the audio cue, but I think it was there. Magic Dave is actually isolating Hush first. We saw him take care or stash his suit. Ooh, Magic Dave. For some reason, that KO did not. That throw just didn't come out for Magic Dave. The second throw. I don't quite know what happened. If he just canceled it because the guard heard, but yeah, the throw was not there. Don't quite know why.
Today's code.
Meanwhile, In4Fun, I threw it at the body on the ground. That is very possible. In4Fun now in the lead. Suit 2 droning this. Certainly an option. However, the loud AR Suit 4 Imogen is certainly gonna throw a wrench into the plans. Ooh, wait, but In4Fun might be gaming here. Waiting for Imogen to come up. This could be soundproof, or a soundproof-ish area, if you ask me. Especially seeing where In4Fun stands and what he's planning to do. There's the shot to get her stand near that. There's the... Okay. Everyone KO'd here. Around. Fun in his suit. And it is soundproof indeed. That's first skill done for In4Fun. Very nicely done. Very good map knowledge. I know In4Fun certainly likes that strat where you get Imogen in that corner right there. You just need to be careful of the lady contemplating about the code outside, but that's what my In4Fun KO'd her to start immediately. And there's 2 street guards right there for In4Fun to grab a disguise off. Magic Dave retrying his approach from earlier. Tried to shoot the cam box, didn't quite work out. I hope no one's panicked there now. And coming up here. Ooh, In4Fun is trying to snipe Hush from down here, and it works. A Kruger-Meyer snipe all the way from down there is quite impressive, and it nets In4Fun a 4-minute 31 Chongqing map number 1 victory. I did not expect that second half of the spin to flow so quickly for In4Fun. 3 minutes IGT, a bit of a very rough start for both players. Trying to solve this quickly, definitely challenging, but In4Fun managed to come out on top for sure. Okay, next map gonna be Miami, picked by Magic Dave. Can't quickly enough switch to the stats page again. None of the maps, well, actually the last one, Mendoza, would be a map that they have played in their previous matchup. None of the other maps they have played previously against each other. On Miami, the numbers look a lot better for Magic Dave, to say the least. At 6-3-0, 67% win rate. One of them was over a year ago, so it's only a 5-3-0 in the last 12 months. But 5 picks, no bans, with a 4-minute 53 personal best, which is actually 4 seconds quicker than In4Fun's, which places him 9th on the leaderboard. Certainly a map where Magic Dave has experience in and knows what to do and hopefully what not to do. On the other side, of course, In4Fun, 23-16-1-1 tie on Miami. Was a photo finish tie against Hausen and RR17 Swiss round 2, which ended that match in a draw as well. 13 bans, 13 picks, 5 bans, 4-minute 57 personal best from In4Fun. Certainly a map that he doesn't entirely dislike playing. Sometimes a strategic ban might be the way to go, but generally a map In4Fun does enjoy 5th most picked map, tied with Isle of Scale, so it's certainly up there for him as well. And we come back to In4Fun tending the bar over on Magic Dave's side. In4Fun getting getting ready on the planning screen. We shall see. Map record currently 2 minutes 48 put up by Crescent. RR17, which is at this point 3 tournaments ago. Or even more? Wait. Maybe I can't do math. I don't exactly know when RR17 was. No, it's more because the World Championship was in between as well, wasn't it? Anyways. Miami coming up in just under 10 seconds. Lots of disguises on this map. Let's see which two the wonderful Hitmaps algorithm has picked for us today. It's gonna be Fire X Kawoon Mechanic for Sierra Knox and Electrocution Race Coordinator for Robert Knox. Very curious. I had a race coordinator spin in one of my earlier matches, where it was a respin because the game of my opponent crashed. I didn't have a full plan for race coordinator, but I think I would have figured it out well enough. Let's see how the players approach this, especially like Electrocution Kill. Might be able to learn something here. In4Fun loading in the driver's lounge, not surprising to anyone. Poisoning the shots straight off bat. Most out of the way thing to grab is probably going to be the Fire Axe, but we'll see how the players approach that. For fun, grabbing both the keycard and his smuggle. Magic Dave seems to be preparing for Sugar. Picked up. Sugar did not go for any sort of shots or anything. Oh, there is a Kawoon mechanic just down in the pit building. I actually did not know that. Certainly makes things a bit easier. In4Fun grabbing this Fire Axe, probably the smart one to grab. Don't know all the Fire Axes off the top of my head. Miami, I just know there's some in the Kronstadt building as well.
47. The race is over.
Sierra will be coming off the track anytime now for In4Fun, so needs to get a bit of a move on to get to the garage in time to not miss Sierra on accident. Is gonna go through the basement here. Is gonna grab the disguise real quick, but really needs to hurry up. That's the advantage that Magic Dave has. Magic Dave does not need to hurry in any way, shape, or form, but In4Fun's made it. I think Sierra just exited her car. It's gonna be a lure to the side room, and that is gonna be one quick Sierra kill for In4Fun. Magic Dave slightly behind, grabbed a different Fire Axe from the security center, and is now gonna initiate the Sugar strat in a little bit.
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
And In4Fun got the kill, now on their way to grab a race coordinator and then make their way over to Robert. Magic Dave now in the garage grabbing a Kronstadt mechanic. Ooh, bullet distracting the race coordinator. One of them will panic down here, and the placed banana from In4Fun is gonna make him drop dead in his... Oh, not dead, but... well... knocked out in his tracks. That's a very cool, very quick race coordinator grab. And certainly puts In4Fun further in the lead. electrocution, just the only
47.
the only
race
thing
is over.
standing
Sierra
between
will
for
be
fun and
coming off
another
at
map
any
win
time.
right here. The laptop has been shrunk, bit of dropped frames and In4Fun's end, but should be fine. Yeah, we're back. Cool. And In4Fun is all the way up the Kronstadt building, while Magic Dave only just now got the kill. And the cool mechanic Fireaxe now making their way to grab a race coordinator as well. I wonder what approach Magic Dave is gonna take. In4Fun clearing out the security room just to be safe, I guess. Oh, well, I guess the sync would lure some of the guards from the security center. Then if you turn on the sync for Robert, Magic Dave is taking a simpler approach to the race corner, just blagging both of them while actually being in the room with them.
Weird.
In4Fun just needs a drag across the hallway. It does look very scary. I'm not sure if that guard all the way at the back can actually see you or not. Certainly.
Looking over Knox's
Freebie
medical
In4Fun.
files, I see a prescription for medication for chronic dry eye syndrome.
Triggering the electric. There it is. Gunshot heard, but that's not gonna be an issue for In4Fun. 5 minutes 53 while Magic Dave is making their way to the Kronstadt building. Now shot the trying to shoot the laptop on that distance. Not the easiest feat, but sadly a little bit behind. And In4Fun's quick Fireaxe grab at the start and doing shots instead of sugar definitely paid off. And In4Fun will lead this match 4-0 in a little bit. There it is. 4-0 up for In4Fun after maps 1 and 2. And this does put Magic Dave under a lot of pressure. One map is all that's needed. Ooh, Magic Dave whooshing Robert in here. Actually surprising. I want to see if this works now.
47. Looking over Knox's medical files, I see a prescription for medication for chronic dry eye
Yes,
syndrome.
but no. The electrocution
Sensitive to low
worked.
humidity,
But Magic Dave is in a bit of a
like rooms with
Well.
air conditioning turned to high, for instance.
bit of
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit.
situation, but Magic Dave caught up nicely. Very nice. Done now as well, about a minute or 1.5 minutes behind maybe. But yeah, Sapienza next. Another one of In4Fun's map pick. And yeah, I mean, the numbers on In4Fun are not going to get any smaller no matter what map we're on. 23, 15, 0, 61% win rate. Over the last 12 months, only 4-3-0 at 57% in 7 plays. But however, over the course of his career, 10 picks, 4 bans, 4 minute 9 seconds personal best, which puts him 6th on the leaderboards. Very, very impressive from our RWC 2020 and RR13 champion. On the other side, 2-3-0, 40% win rate, or only 2-2-0 in the last 12 months. Certainly not bad numbers either. 6 minutes 44 personal best. Depending on the spin, depending on the disguises you need, is not bad at all. However, 0 picks and 4 bans certainly does deliver a message that this is not one of Magic Dave's favorite maps. Those 3 losses and 2 wins at the bottom of this form there are actually all the plays Magic Dave has. In4Fun last 5 Sapienza plays have been 3 wins, 2 losses. Not played between the two so far, so this will be their first outing on Sapienza against each other. And in 35 seconds, In4Fun has a chance of winning this match altogether. A win or a tie for In4Fun would be enough for them to win the match, advance in the Swiss stage to round 4 with a 2-1 score, 2 wins to go, and would put Magic Dave on a 1-2 score with 2 losses, a 3rd loss would mean the elimination from the Swiss stage. 4 wins is the advancement to the knockout stage. Let's see if Dave can stay in this, or if In4Fun is just gonna clean it out, close it out cleanly with a Silvio Caruso, no target pacification, kitchen knife kill as the red plumber, and Francesca DeSantis' loud explosive weapon as a bodyguard. Possible remote kill for Francesca. I believe Francesca is one of the few times where you, I want to say, rarely do remote kills or late kills or anything. You kind of just want to get that first timing on her, first cycle, and always aim for her first. But of course, in this spin, the red plumber is quite far out the way, so you do want to grab that early. As In4Fun is showcasing, Magic Dave choosing a different approach. I'm curious. Magic Dave is in locations I have never been in. On Sapienza, I feel like. Or are these the tunnels that In4Fun is now walking through from the other side? Oh, it is. Cool. I never knew that's where they lead. Oh, Magic Dave. Blue egg. Let's hope that hit. But I think that should have. Yep, it did indeed. Very nice. Both these guys are scrapped. In4Fun was a bit quicker to do so, I want to say, because he's 10 seconds in further and already inside the mansion, which is gonna be. Did In4Fun pick up a stash? Oh, he did. Okay, just picked up so many things so quickly that I didn't see. Only see the cans of expired spaghetti sauce in his inventory. And yeah, In4Fun is easily gonna make that first time into Francesca, and likely gonna set her up as well. Nope. Unhappy about something. There is the bullet distraction to lure a bodyguard up here. One of the quicker and safer ways, I want to say, to grab a bodyguard disguise, if you just know where to shoot from where, then that is quite doable. Cheska now moving to her bookshelf. As long as she doesn't see the Calmered body, the second guard should not move in. Or is he as well? Not 100% sure. That's a nice ball distraction, however. And In4Fun is just gonna knock Francesca's second guard out as well. And that is those two out of the way easily. A micro explosive for Francesca. It is quite far away, but I want to say that's fine. Magic Dave now inside the mansion a bit later, and In4Fun needs to hurry up just a tiny bit to isolate Francesca in time. Also did the bodyguard. That is a very far thrown KO from In4Fun for the bodyguard. Ooh, and In4Fun, does he have a kitchen knife? In4Fun is looking. Ooh, Magic Dave needs to restart. That is huge for Magic Dave. In4Fun with a this is interesting. In4Fun is cutting this very, very tight. Gun flash into KO, into changing into a guard running inside here to grab the kitchen knife. In4Fun now needs to make this trip back. KO Silvio's other guard and get the kill without anyone seeing. It's the KO on the other guard. It did work out. There's the kill. Target lockdown will not happen for much longer. That's first kill for In4Fun. And the bodyguard disguise acquired will go down to the caves. And well, set up a virus, and In4Fun is just blazing through the spins today. Magic Dave on the other side just first restart, only now loaded in again. or not loaded in, but now got the red plumber on the way back to the mansion.
The virus
And
prototype will be close by.
yeah, it
Looks for
is.
some type of
Unless
quality.
anything goes majorly wrong for In4Fun here now. 2 detonators in his inventory. Gotta click them in the correct order. There's the EMP. There's the micro explosive. And it did the kill. Bodyguard disguise. 5 minutes and 9 seconds. In4Fun is out of Sapienza, and In4Fun is just steamrolled over Magic Dave in this match. 22 minutes altogether. Even though that's no longer track, but this is for sure one of the quicker matches that we have had. But yeah, well played by both players, really. Magic Dave had the strats down, but In4Fun is just a beast at these maps, and the speed that he was playing today, it's very, very hard beating him at all. Went flawless pretty much throughout all the maps. Did not leave much room for mistakes. But yeah, that now. Let's see if this has updated. We need to refresh once. Where is In4Fun? It has. It puts In4Fun in currently 10th position with 2 points. His name needs 2 more in order to advance to the knockout stage. I can see on the other side, if I can find them, Magic Dave, currently 49th, 1 point. Will not be eliminated after this round. However, is now 1-2. A round 4 loss for Magic Dave would mean elimination from the tournament. Needs to now get on a win streak to make it to the knockout stage. So that is definitely some pressure applied to Magic Dave. We do have lots of more matches today. Next up is in half an hour, Omni TMN versus Channel Joined on Hokkaido, Dubai, Sapienza, and Colorado, casted by the wonderful Nezuka-chan or Devil-chan, depending on which name they prefer currently. At the same time as that, Ducker is going to face off against Krugermeyer. No cast of that yet, but I'm sure we will find one. In an hour after that, we have Junkie versus Komboichuk and Sally versus some random person. Later tonight at 22 o'clock Central European Summertime, we'll have BLW versus TK47. And tomorrow morning at 1 a.m., we will have Devil-chan versus Mr. Mike. And 13 additional matches are also scheduled, not on there yet. Go to hitmaps.com. That will also have the matches in your local time zones. Okay. I think at this point, all I've left to say is to thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very short but very fun cast. Thanks to the 2 players for playing. Congratulations to In4Fun for winning this one, and best of luck to both of them for the remainder of the Swiss stage. Thanks to Deadly Muffin Man for adminning this match for us. Thanks to all of you for watching. I hope to see you soon in another World Rivals cast. Thank you and goodbye.